again. It's Dr. Maria Rothenberger from the Miracles Happen Fertility Center at drmariarothenberger.com. This is week 36 of the Compassion series in the year 2020, and it just keeps getting better. This year, the year 2020. This Compassion vlog is being published a little bit late, but you don't mind, do you? We need to have compassion. I'm having compassion for myself despite publishing this a few days late. All right, I am using this book here, A Year of Living with More Compassion. It has been an incredible journey thus far. We are in week 36. Blows my mind. I can't believe how fast time flies. All right, so this quote is by Pema Chödrön. We've heard from her a lot. This is a fantastic week. I love this quote. She says, if someone comes along and shoots an arrow into your heart, it's fruitless to stand there and yell at the person. It would be much better to turn your attention to the fact that there's an arrow in your heart. Hello, right? What does this mean? Okay, when somebody starts to sling arrows at you, what is your impulse? What is most people's impulse? Is to fling arrows right back. But the problem is that is completely fruitless. All that ends up happening is more arrows in your heart, arrows in their heart. All that keeps happening is the perpetuation of pain. Instead, what you can do is create a pause. Instead of reacting to the way that that other person flung an arrow into your heart, you need to pause, or you can pause and create some space to process what just happened and what do I need right now in order to remove this arrow from my heart. And the reason why you want to do that is A, it's self-compassionate, right? Like I'm going to take care of myself right now. But what ends up happening is what I've always said. When you are more compassionate toward yourself, you are able to offer compassion toward other people a lot better. So what ends up happening is your arrow is removed from your heart. You don't sling arrows at the other person, and instead you have an actual healing conversation around the topic. Now, the pausing part is the hard part, isn't it? So I want you to use this very useful tool. Just think stop. And stop is an acronym that is so easy to remember. I hope you utilize it well. The S stands for stop, which is a pause. So instead of flinging arrows right back, and you know what I mean, right? You get a nasty email, or really nowadays it's a nasty text, and you just want to furiously text right back. I'm going to get them. Instead of doing that, stop. Create a pause and just notice what's happening. Then the T stands for take a breath. The taking a breath is another pause, but also creates more heart coherence. And I don't know that I've talked about heart coherence in this in this vlog series yet, but basically what that means is it brings you into a much calmer state. There is a way that you can even tell how to do this through heartmath.com. There's biofeedback. You can see on software how your body responds to simply taking a breath. Now, because you're not hooked up to a biofeedback meter, just trust me, there's a big difference in your body when you simply take a breath. I would even say take a few deep breaths, but you might only have time for one breath. So S stands for stop, which is just creating a pause. T stands for take a breath. O stands for observe. What are you observing? You're observing what is happening right now. This arrow in my heart, what is this? And what do I need in order to be able to be okay? What do I need to offer myself compassion? What do I need to remove this arrow from my heart right now? And the P stands for proceed. Proceed means I now have created this pause in order to know that there's this arrow in my heart, and I know what I need to do now to remove this arrow from my heart. I shall proceed in doing that. And then what ends up happening is that you take care of yourself, you offer yourself some compassion, and you're able to return to the conversation with the other person who flung the arrow in the first place from a place of peace, from a place of compassion, and a much better way to actually hear what they're saying. And that might reduce their walls, remove their walls so that they can hear what you are actually saying. That is called an actual healthy interpersonal interaction. Man, we need more of that nowadays, don't we? We haven't had very good role models on TV of late in the US. Just saying. Okay, this is being recorded in October of 2020. The election is right around the corner. I hope we have better role models in the future. All right, that is week 36, wrapping up for you of the Compassion series in the year 2020. I will see you in week 37. I hope you use the acronym STOP sometime this week. See you next time.